All right, Shooter, how's it going?
What's happening, man?
Hey, nothing much, man. You've been making some noise lately. I've been seeing your name, hearing your name, seeing you in video calls, and yeah, man, it's
Yeah,
been wild.
yeah, man. It's been wild. It's been, you know what I'm saying? You know how it go.
Yeah, for sure, man. So, for the people who don't know, can you give them a little background on where'd you grow up and what it was like for you growing up?
Shit, I'm from South Park area. You know what I'm saying? LA, South Central. Out the Avalons to be exact. Shit, regular growing up like a regular South Central. You know what I'm saying? My personal shit in and out of jail, YA, prison and little shit like that, juvenile halls and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, like for a regular thugging for real.
Okay, what was your family life like growing up?
Uh, Shit, my mama got 10 kids. I'm the oldest one. You know what I'm saying? So, it was kind of hard, basically for me, for sure for me, cause it was like I'm the oldest, so I ain't getting the most attention. And then I'm older than the most of them. Like it's like a before she started having other kids, it was 3 year bracket, and everybody else like kind of back to back. So she couldn't like really spend her money and her time on me. So I had to go get it how I live, so I can go to school looking how I want to look because I was kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Talking shoes and shit. So that shit wasn't cool. That shit brought a whole nother different type of fights and shit. And then after that, they start hustling and then getting it up. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't happy with it, but shit, I had to do what I had to do. So she had so many kids, and she couldn't do what she had to do for me.
Okay, and how old were you when you caught your first case?
First case, um, 13, 12,
Can you talk about what it was for?
robbery.
Okay.
Robbery. Yeah,
Like a burglary robbery or like an
nah,
armed robbery?
give it up type robbery.
Oh, okay. At 13?
Yeah, cause I was hustling at first. I was out there hustling, and then one of the older homies introduced me to some whole other shit. Robbery. It was way quicker, way easy money. So I was like, that's what I was on.
How did you get into hustling at such a young age?
I said mama had getting kids, she couldn't do nothing for me, so I just started hanging with the outside and just proving them out with the business. And then shit, they put a sack in my hand and went from there.
Okay. And now you catch this case at 13, which is a pretty serious case. You know, how much time do you do? Do you do a lot of time for it? Do they give you a slap on the wrist?
My first time they gave me probation. Probation. Yeah, probation I had got out.
What were you like in school?
I was horrible, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm horrible. I was horrible in school. I was get fighting, getting suspended. I went to like probably five elementary schools. Five elementary
Five
schools.
elementary schools. Damn.
Yeah,
Okay, you was young.
I was horrible. I was horrible.
Okay, and when did you jump off the porch?
Um, I jumped the porch like at 10. I ain't start begging until I was a little older, but I jumped the porch when I was 10 for sure, hustling and shit, doing what I had to do.
Okay. What was you said you got put on at, what age? You said 12?
13.
13.
Yeah.
And what was that like for you?
I mean, it was kind of a little different. It was kind of a little different. It was like another brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? A different little type of. I mean, my family from where I'm from, so, but it's a little different. It was like a brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Like the different around.
Okay. And how did your mom react when she found out?
I mean, she didn't know. She didn't know until for a while. But how she found out was she had seen blue rags in my shit, in my property. Like my shit, when she go look at shit, she'd see like they having blue rags and shit like that. So she didn't know. She knew what's up. Like what's up with this blue rag? And I tell her some shit. But she loved me so much that she'll like throw it off. Like I'm like, oh the homie left that there. He told me to take it home for him or something. Like that's how she figured it out.
Okay. And did you go to high school?
I went to high school for like 1 year, and I went to youth authority.
Okay. Youth authority. Okay. So you caught another case.
Y'all caught gang more cases after that. First one.
Okay. And, how much time did you spend in youth authority?
Youth authority, juvenile life. So I went when I was 16. Got out when I was 22.
Okay, can you talk about what you caught or what
Yeah,
happened?
yeah, 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 most definitely. I had committed 187, and then a week later, I had committed a kidnap on robbery, and I did it with the same clothes. So they had went in I did that shit with the same clothes, and then they had went in my house, found that shit, clothes and the gun and shit from the robbery. That's how I got charged with both. And I had fought my fitness me. They tried to charge me as an adult. Tried to charge me as an adult, but I didn't. Yeah, they didn't work. They gave me a deal for juvenile life. I took a juvenile life deal. Cause if not, I would send me up the road as an adult. So I took juvenile life.
Okay, so they were trying to get you as an adult because
Yeah.
if they get you as an adult, they could give you
I got a
life.
life. Yeah.
Okay, damn.
I was fighting life. I was my whole time for like 20 months. My lawyer like yeah, you fighting life. Like, you know what I'm saying? They trying to send you up there as an adult. So that'd be a life sentence. I'm like, okay, like shit. I was kind of fucked up about it. So, but I'm like, and then shit. God worked out, you know what I'm saying? It worked out. I got a juvenile life. I was still sick about that too, I ain't gonna lie. That shit was a long ass. It felt like a long ass time.
How much time did you think you were gonna get at the time when they said juvenile life?
Juvenile life, at that time it was up to 25, so I knew it was gonna be a long time.
Okay, so it was 16, so you could have got out anytime after 18 to
Nah.
like what was it just like?
Uh, okay, you got different categories in YA, so if you're there for less crime, you'll be a lesser category. If you're there for murder and kidnaps and all that, you'll be a category 1 or 2. So when you category 1 or 2, you gotta wait. So you go to parole board there. So you gotta wait a certain amount of time to even be eligible to go to parole and youth authority. So mine was a mandatory like 4 years or something before I was eligible to go to parole board.
Okay, so you get juvenile life, and you know you're gonna be there at least 4 years, but it turned out to be 6 years.
Yeah.
Okay, and what is that like for you, man? You know what I'm saying? You're 16, is young. This is a real serious case. You get to juvenile hall, and what's that like for you?
In juvenile hall, I was kind of about it. I was like, damn, I'm like, damn, I'm kind of up with it. My lawyer told me when I went to court, like I was fighting life and shit, all this and all that. But to be honest, I kind of tricked myself. I told myself like every court day I feel like I was going home. I kind of tricked myself.
Juvenile hall is probably wild at that time.
Yeah, for sure.
You getting in fights? Are you getting
Now,
in
most
trouble at
definitely,
the
yeah, most
time?
definitely, yeah. And juvenile hall, like you got an enemy come or anybody that you don't like come, y'all just as soon as y'all come out the room, y'all just gonna handle it right then and there.
What was like your worst fight? Like, can you take me through that you
Yeah,
had
my worst
at
fight.
that time?
Yeah, but, I ain't gonna say his name because he ain't important, but he was one of my little enemies, and we went out there. He was kind of big. Matter of fact, he wasn't as big as me because I was kind of big at that time too. But he was taller than me though because I was always short. But yeah, I came out to meet him halfway. Met him halfway, and we was throwing him hard. It took the police a long time to get to us because they usually be right there, but it took a long time to get to us because they was on the other side. They're like, OC warning, OC warning. They start spraying this shit. Before they spraying juvenile hall, they call it OC warning. So they start spraying this and shit. That shit had on fire for like 3-4 days.
The pepper spray?
Hell
That's
yeah.
in 3-4 days?
3-4 days.
Shit, damn.
Yeah, that shit fuck you up, bro. That's 3-4 days.
You're in juvenile hall. Do you get a diploma? Are you doing school or anything?
Not in juvenile hall. I'm going to school, right? But I didn't get no diploma or nothing inside of juvenile hall. I got a couple credits and shit that led it to my diploma, but I didn't get no diploma in juvenile hall. I got it in YA.
Okay. All right. So now you get out. You do 6 years, pretty serious convictions. You know, what's your thought process, man? Are you trying to go straight when you get out, or are you going right back to the streets when you get out? Like what's going on?
My whole plan was to try to get rich. I spent all this time, like I told the homies and shit in there. I'm like, every day they made me sit in this bitch. I'm gonna get out and tax them. I'm gonna make them pay for it. So that was always my thing. Like I'm gonna make them pay for this shit, bro. So shit, when I got out, I was trying to get rich. I ain't gonna lie. It was nothing about flying straight. I ain't gonna lie. No, hell no. I was trying to get rich.
get out of jail, trying to get rich, man. What is your day-to-day life like?
My day-to-day life. Shit, I was just waking up, if you're trying to figure it out, type shit. You know what I'm saying? And then after a while, I started doing what I gotta do. It worked out for me, and so I went back to jail. Shit.
When was your first time going back to jail after you got
out? A year later, I got a residential burglary. Yeah.
Okay. And now you get this residential burglary. Then are you on parole too?
At the time I ended up getting off wide parole.
Okay, so at least you're not on parole. And you get caught with a burglary, how much time do they give you?
They gave me 2 years, but out here in California, if you got a strike, it double it up. So I had 4 years. I ended up doing 3.
Okay. Now you got to go to county jail though.
Yeah, I went to county jail.
County jail, a little bit rough.
Nah, way more
over
rough.
there.
Yeah, it's way more rough.
So you're 23.
I'm 23. Yeah.
You get to county jail, and what's it like, man? You walk in.
Oh, shit's like a jungle in there. Like, see me, I always been a wayside. I was like, even when I was done this time, I was on wayside. I always been a wayside, but wayside is like where I want to go. Especially like, you know what I'm saying, back then, niggas didn't want to go to wayside, but they always ship me off the wayside. Like even when I'm in a like processing, they put me on the bus, take me straight to wayside. But wayside is like dorms, a gang in there. You might not know who you might land with. You never know. Police don't even know. They just gonna put you somewhere you don't even know. But by law, you don't get, no matter who you go in there with, you got to go in there and handle your business. That's how I go.
Who's like the first fight you catch when you walk in?
Well,
you don't have to tell me who, but
nah, yeah, I know.
What's it like?
Shit, I go in there. They just ask you where you from at the bars, and then shit, when you tell them where you from, they gonna tell you who your ops is or who you beefing with, and then when they tell you that, shit, they gonna grab everything for you. They're gonna take you to where your bunk at. They're gonna take everything to your bunk for you, and you going straight by the stairs, and then you gonna handle your business with them. However many it is, you know what I'm saying. If they playing fair, they might probably give you 2 or 3. Sometimes they don't play fair, depending on what your homies probably did to them. They might play fair.
How many fades have you had to run back to back?
Ever in my life?
Yeah.
I went to court with one of my homies. He ain't from my hood, but they be for a lot of people. So I had to have his run backs. So we went. It was probably like 15 of them, and me and him. And then I probably had like 4 or 5 back to back. Me and him.
Okay, so each of you had 4 or 5 fades?
Yeah, back to back.
So you guys had to run one-on-one with all these
like
15 dudes?
But it be fast. It'd be like 10 seconds each one. Like, all right, go. I good. Go. And then it'd be over with.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad.
It ain't too bad. I mean, it depends who you fighting. Because depending on who you fighting, a fight could be like 5 seconds you be knocked out. So, you know what I'm saying? I just niggas get knocked out in 2 seconds. Put their shit up, and then somebody hit them and they be out. Like, so it all depends. I seen it get done bad in them.
Damn. I remember I interviewed Crip Mac, and he was telling me he seen dudes like fake get knocked out, so they wouldn't have to run a bunch of fades.
Yeah. I saw all the time. I see it all the time. Yeah, I saw all the time.
Okay, so now you eventually end up in the pen.
Yeah, I went to the pen.
Okay, what's that like for you?
That was my first time in the pen, so it was kind of a little different. But crazy part about it, I ran into my little brother. My little brother who was already up there. So I ran into my little brother. My brother gave me my little brother, his name Deuceball, Father's Hoover. He gave me a little care package and everything. He was already up there, like, situated, so I was cool. My little brother kind of, like, looked out for me right there. So when I got there, it was kind of it was whatever. Shit, like, different little politics. It wasn't like the county, though. It was not like the county. You can't be fighting and all that little shit, you know what I'm saying? If I do, I had to set it up, you know what I'm saying? Little shit like that, but for the most part, it was kind of a little chiller than the county. I mean, it can get way worse, but it was kind of it was chiller than the county. It's where people doing their time or where they got to live for years. You know what I'm saying? So they make it kind of a little bit more till we can get comfortable.
Okay. Now you mentioned your brother. Do you have like any of your family or close people's like ops? Do they grow up to be ops from you or anything?
I got some ops as family members. Yeah.
How's that like during like
Nah,
family
blood.
get-togethers and
Yeah,
everything?
blood thicker than water, though. Man, you know what I'm saying? Like that's for me. That's how I feel. Other you might not feel that way. I know some kids that don't like my cousin or whatever, or my brother. Or, nah, not me though. I mean,
Okay, I mean, have you ever like ran into your family like at the movies or at the mall or something, and they're with all their homies or
nah, I ain't
anything like
ever.
that ever
Nah,
happen?
no.
Okay, now you get out of prison. What's that like this time? Are you still you get out, you go right back to the streets?
I mean, I was at a halfway house when I got when they let me out from prison. I went to the halfway house. It's called the MCRP program. I had went there, and then I was thugging. I was cooling. I got one of my exes back. She was looking out for me in there and all that type of shit. So I had went home to her though. So I was kind of like, I was kind of cool. I was kind of cool. I wasn't as worse as I was at all. Like not as worse as I was. I was still a hot head. I was still a hot though, but I wasn't as hot as I was. I went home to a little female. You know what I'm saying? Went to her house and shit. I was kind of like cooling with her, being around her family and shit. So I was not like as worse as I was with the gang banging and doing all the bullshit.
Is there anything that happened in your life that you might think that made you more of a hothead or kind of turned you up at the time?
I think that's all of us. And then as a street, yeah, it's something. I think it's something in everybody's life that they have.
Okay.
Yeah. Shit. I can't say specifics. I don't even remember. But yes, probably some. It's probably for sure. It's always one thing that triggers. For sure.
What's like your most wildest story growing up in the streets that you could talk about?
Hmm. Wow, the story. Shit. I don't even know. It's a whole lot of shit, man. I don't know. I don't even like my wildest shit. I don't even know.
Do you have like a wild fight on the streets you could talk about, or
Mm.
maybe you almost lost your life one time or something?
Almost lost my life a couple times. Shit. Getting shot at the shit, rather run and hit gates and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Yeah, that shit wild in LA, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit crazy. Especially, you know what I'm saying? You just never know when it's coming though, too. You never know when that shit coming. That shit come at any time.
Okay. And now you get out of jail. What's your thought process like this time? You said you calmed down a little bit.
When I got out the pen,
Yeah,
yeah, I had calmed down a little bit and shit like that, but not a lot of bit though, but a little bit.
a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, a
Did
little
you ever
bit.
try to get a job, a regular
Hey,
job?
I try to get the job. My ex usually she used to be on my ass about getting a job. My ex, so I used to kind of like I'm like all right, whatever. So I tried a couple jobs and shit. That shit ain't last past no probably like a month. That shit ain't last past no month. I quit that shit.
What'd you try doing?
Security, and then they had this little chat. What's that shit called? The Salvation Army. The Salvation Army. We open up those little doors for the homeless and then feed them and shit like that. So I tried security in that little job at the Salvation Army.
Okay, you
And I
quit
tried,
after a month. You didn't like
yeah.
it.
After a month, I'll be quitting. I'll be quitting.
Okay. You just did you not like it? Not enough money for you?
Yeah, that shit wasn't it, bro. I can't. Nobody tell me what to do for no penny ass change. I just couldn't do it.
Well, I mean, I think you're most known for the Tee Grizzley situation.
Yeah, most definitely.
That's been the thing that I've seen you going viral for. Can you, whatever you could talk about. Can you talk about? Well, you know what? Let's go back a little bit, man. I seen the J Money stuff too, so
Yeah,
we'll keep it in order of how of time the timeline.
yeah.
So what you could talk about. Can you elaborate on the J Money situation? Whatever you could talk about.
Yeah. So so allegedly they're trying to say that ran down on J Money. He was in the Rolls Royce type shit, I guess. They trying to say they trying to say like we robbed him, shit like that. And then shit must have went left, and then he got shot, and then crashed into the wall in the Rolls Royce in what that shit, Koreatown or something like that.
I remember when that happened.
Yeah.
I remember when he got shot, man. Um,
Hmm.
I think he released like a video or something after when he was in the
Yeah.
hospital or something like
Did.
that.
Yeah.
He was talking about it. So he got shot. Quite a few times. I don't remember how many, but and okay. So How many people? He got shot. Somebody else got shot too, or almost got shot.
Nah, they charged me with another attempted murder because somebody was like 5 feet away. They could have had got shot, I guess. So they charged me with another attempted murder. I was the one charged with all the shootings. My other crimes, they were just charged with robbery.
Okay. How long afterwards did you get arrested?
After they said crime happened?
Yes.
2 years.
Took him 2 years. Okay. So you get picked up 2 years later, and what is the evidence they have against you, or what are they saying?
The main one was my phone was in the area. Allegedly, my phone was in the area. And then what else? My body structure on camera type shit. But that shit wasn't enough neither. But cause they had got me before, and I got a DA reject. Cause that shit wasn't enough. But they had went pick somebody else up, and he got scared, and then he told him I was the one that shot. He told him.
Oh, so one of the dudes you were allegedly what they accused you of being in on cooperated. Okay, that's crazy. Okay, now, so you're fighting this case. How long did you fight this case for?
2 years.
2 years. Okay, so you're fighting the case for 2 years. This dude is cooperating, but J Money's not cooperating.
Nah, J Money ain't cooperating.
Okay, now you go to court the first time because I believe you went. I mean, you fought it 2 different trials.
Yeah, twice.
Okay, so the first time, what happens during the first trial?
I mean, they was kind of like confident in the first beginning because they was trying to give me like 38 years a deal. So I'm like, man, I had to come up with a plan. Like I always do. Like I had to come up with a plan. Like what I'm gonna get out of this. I had called Whack. My unc up right now. That's what I'm up against. Trying to say I did this. Trying to say I did that. Whack put a couple moves for me, and then I was on my way.
Okay, now the guy that cooperated against you, did he end up showing up to court?
I mean, he was still on the case. But nah, he didn't. He didn't go forward. He didn't go forward through with the situation.
Okay.
He didn't go. He didn't get on the stand or nothing with me. He told him shit at the station, but he didn't get on the stand.
Okay, so now you get a hung jury this first time.
Yeah.
How long was the trial?
That shit was quick, like a week.
A week.
Yeah.
Okay, so they didn't have much then.
They ain't had shit.
Okay, so a hung jury. I mean, it's better than a conviction, but that still sucks.
But it's still like, cause you gotta start all over.
You gotta start all over.
Arraignment, all the little shit over again. But you know
they're gonna pick the case up. I
Yeah.
assume they picked it up right then and there.
Right then and there, quick.
Yeah.
I went back again, same shit, and the third time, they offered me a deal, time served, 2nd degree robbery.
You hopped on that.
Hopped on it quick.
Okay, now I think you said that if you get 3 hung juries,
Case over with.
Case is over with. Okay, I didn't know that.
3 dismissals too. 3 dismissals or 3 hung juries, case over with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, so they had the pressure on them then after the second one.
Yeah, I had the pressure on them hard, and I knew already. I figured. I'm like, man, this shit ain't on nothing, man. Like, yeah. Well, once like Wack had told me though, like uncle, like he like nephew, like everything good, bro. Like, and they ain't talking about nothing. Like, ain't nobody on nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, the dude know you ain't do nothing to him. Like, you know what I'm saying? You good? Go ahead. That was that.
Okay. Now, okay, so you get out of jail this time, and how long were you in there? You were in there 2 years.
2 years.
Okay. And what were those 2 years like for you?
2 years. Shit up. Shot up in well, I ain't doing too many ups, but it was some downs and regulars. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, I was really fighting life, two life sentences at that. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of different. I was thugging it. I just make the best out of it. I was fighting life when I was a kid. So I like when I was an adult, you know what I'm saying? It was like this, but I already knew in my head. I said the whole time, I said either I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna make the best of it, or I'm gonna go to the pen and shit, be a Avalon gangster shit. And for the rest of my life, you know what I'm saying? Like, if the shit you signed up for, you gotta like live up. Got bad, they don't wanna live up to the shit they gotta do. Like, you sign up for this shit, when it's time to really be by what you signed up for, you gotta do that shit. We wanted to though. But me, I accept reality like shit. That's what I signed up for. Either I'm going home or I'm going to the pen for the rest of my life shit. But of course that shit hurt it though. Shit hurt it. Thought about my family and shit, you know what I'm saying? It was regular though.
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah. I mean, they was trying to give you a lot of time. That's a lot of time for sure.
Yeah.
You know. Now you get out. Have you ever ran into J Money after that? Seen him or anything?
No, I only been out like 3 weeks.
You only been out of jail 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh well, that was for the Tee Grizzley thing though, right?
Nah, J Money.
Okay.
Yeah, I only been out for 3 weeks with him. But Tee Grizzley shit came up in the middle of that though. In the middle of J Money situation. While I was already locked up.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So did they run these cases together?
Nah, they didn't run them together, no. I actually got a DA reject for that case.
Okay.
From
A
Tee
DA
Grizzley one?
reject. Okay.
Tee Grizzley, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Can you talk about that or whatever you can talk about that?
They trying to allegedly say I broke in this house, took a couple $1 million, allegedly.
I remember when this happened.
Yeah.
I remember when this happened. I think I interviewed Brick Baby and we talked about it. You know, I mean, you know, we didn't know who or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
It was just, you know, it made the news, so we, we was just talking about current events and everything.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think it was like $1 million, or it might have been more.
Yeah, it might have been
but
more.
there was cash, jewelry.
Yeah.
You know, and I remember when this happened, man. I was thinking like, man, there ain't no way that like Tee Grizzley didn't have an alarm or didn't have security. You know what I'm saying? Like,
people think it was. I seen the comments and all that shit. They thought it was an insurance job or something.
that's what I thought too. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's what I thought too. This happens, and so it doesn't come up until you're in jail. So how does this come up when you're in jail?
So shit had happened, right? I don't want to get too full in detail. That shit long, but long story short, I ended up talking to one of Tee Grizzley. You know, even talked to him one time, and then I was throwing them off though, cause somebody had brought me up to them, telling them I had did something to him. So I had reached out a couple times and shit, but I had finally got talked to him, and I blame some other, like, you know what I'm saying. I feel like I kind of confided in type shit. Like I thought I confided in, I put it off on them for real, and then shit, they recorded me saying that, and then they put it on the internet, and that's how the police like eventually got a hold of me, got a hold of the shit, the videos, and then they took it back to Tee Grizzley.
And asked him about it, and asked him what he thought, and then that's when he brought your name up.
He brought my name up.
Okay, so there is that paperwork that came out. Now, a lot of people have been like, is it real? Is it fake?
That shit public, though. Before I even got arrested for anything, for even the J Money thing, I was looking it up and shit. I had seen it already. My name in it and everything. That shit was already, before I even got locked up, I already seen I was a suspect for this shit, or all that. It was already on the internet, or on Google. I already had seen it.
Damn. Okay, so you're in there, and this case comes up. I mean, that's even worse because you're already fighting this life sentence for this other situation, and now they're throwing this Tee Grizzley burglary onto you. You know, what's that like, and you know, what's it like when you start going to court?
I mean, when I went to court, before I went to court for it, my lawyer already knew what time it was, because the detectives kept hollering, want to holler at me, but I was in jail, so they couldn't just come and holler at me, or they could have come and hollered at me, but I guess they went out of my lawyer. I told my lawyer to holler at. They hollered at me and shit. When I had my lawyer holler at them, they was like, they was basically like, some shit like, yeah, trying to question me for this. I told my lawyer I don't want to talk. My lawyer like, oh yeah, so you know you up against this, right? Like you got picked out of a 6-pack lineup. It was number 4. Oh, okay, whatever type shit. And then he like, the court date gonna be this day. And then, all right, it's cool. So I know what I'm up against, but I'm like, all right, whatever. But I ain't too about it, because I'm already fighting 2 life sentences. You know what I'm saying? So that's like the bare minimum of my shit. It's residential burglary. You know what I'm saying? So when I went to court, I was sitting that bitch for like 8 hours. My lawyer came back there like, I got the packet. The DA gonna pick it up after. He said he had the packet. He read me everything that was said, like, oh, smash burglary on the side of the house and all this little shit. He read to me. He like, the DA gonna pick the case up after lunch and all this little shit after 1:30. I'm like, all right, it's good type shit. And he like, you facing 246. And he like, got a strike, so they could double it up. That was good. Oh, it's good. Thank God I came back after lunch. Shit, after lunch, and she didn't pick up the charges. I'm like, nah. Like, nah. I guess they couldn't get a hold of Grizz or something. Shit, but he showed me what he had said though. He like, this is what he had said on your look. He like, I'm surprised. I'm like, oh shit, man. I'm like, can I get that? And he like, yeah, I can get it to you, but give me a little time. Shit. After he did that, I hit Whack up. I told Whack.
Okay, so you didn't really have to fight this case that hard then?
Nah, hell no.
It was a DA reject from the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it was just like the incriminating shit he said, I didn't feel. Besides the incriminating shit he said, you know what I'm saying? Probably feel like, oh, his house got broken too, so he do what he want to do. That's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you talking the street shit on your music, like you the kid's mind. So you gotta live up to this shit. But I ain't even tripping off that neither. But just like the main thing is like me and Wack feel the same way too. Like you been moving like police since the first beginning. I get on the phone with you holler, whether I'm telling you the truth or not. Y'all record me and put it on the internet. Like you high powered, bro. Like you don't think the police gonna see this shit, bro? I'm talking about a crime. You record it and put it on the internet. You have to be. Your whole intentions had to be to get me locked up, bro. You feel me? Like, even though I ain't do it, but your intentions had to be to get me locked up. You recorded me from the jump on the internet, like. So I don't understand.
Did you know Tee Grizzley? So you guys were friends, or?
I don't know.
You guys never met?
Nah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I remember when the news broke and they were accusing Tee Grizzley of being a snitch, man. When I believe Wack put the paperwork on. He probably got it from you.
He got it. I called him. I called him and told him.
And you know, the thing was that I was saying, I was like, well, you know, because he came out and denied it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, well, okay, if it's not true, just go get the paperwork. Because I believe you and him are the only ones that can get the police report.
Yeah.
So all he really has to do is just go get the police report.
Yeah.
And that would just clear him right there.
Yeah, he should have gone and got it. He waited till I got out. He still want to show the police report. Wack told him like, all right, if you ain't tell, and you being alleged to telling, show academics or show whoever the police report that you submitted, see what you said. He don't say shit. He'll never say shit.
Yeah, having a DJ reject, I mean, that's a blessing for you.
Not
for
a
sure.
blessing, yeah, it's for sure. The case was already kind of old. They had like, I guess they wanted to push the time frame back because I guess it's a 3-year statute of limitations. They wanted to press up on it and like get some more time, I guess. So get an extra year or whatever.
It's only 3 years statute of limitation for a burglary?
Yeah. Per my lawyer shit, I don't know. I ain't never looked it up. That's my lawyer told me.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was longer. Okay. So you beat both these cases.
Yeah.
Well, you get a DA reject on one and you get a really good deal on the other.
Yeah.
And you just got out 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago, yeah.
Okay. Damn. Yeah. And how are you feeling about things now?
Shit, I'm feeling good, man. I'm chilling though. Like I ain't like, if they don't bring nothing to me, I ain't really kind of tripping. I'm chilling. I'm living my life, bro. Just focused.
You dodged, I mean, at least 2 life sentences.
Nah, for real.
That you talked about. So
yeah,
I
sure.
mean,
for sure.
You know,
I still got a case right now. I'm fighting. I'll go back to court on that shit soon, but trying to get that out the way too. Try to get some time service, some shit.
It's not a serious case.
It's a shooting.
Oh, okay.
Shooting a felon with a firearm.
So it is a serious case.
Tee Grizzley helped me get that case too. Yeah.
Well, I don't want to ask nothing about that one because you're fighting the case. So
yeah.
we gonna maybe leave that for next time.
Yeah, that's why I say yeah. But Tee Grizzley helped me get that case. He got me on surveillance. He got me under surveillance. So, but we ain't gonna talk about that shit right now.
Right. Well, I mean, I hope that works out for you. For sure.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so, talk to me about, what else you got going on. Are you working? Are you?
I'm just doing music right now.
Oh, you rap?
I rap.
Okay, how'd you start rapping?
Shit, my homeboy Geechee Gotti, battle rapper.
Okay.
That's my boy. Like, I had booked the studio time, and that shit, he taught me how to rap in that bitch. Ever since then, I started messing around with it.
Okay, how long you been rapping for? Like, when was this?
Shit, like 5 months before I went to jail, I started rapping. But when I went to jail, I started doing it while writing it down. I got notebooks full of shit, so I got better when I was in there. I didn't know how to freestyle that shit. Like now, to this point, like at first I had to it took me a long time to even make like 8 bars. Like it took me like an hour or two to make 8 bars. Like, but now I know just like down there freestyle that shit.
Man, okay, that's what's up, man. Are you trying to be a battle rapper too?
Nah, hell no. I just rap. I do regular rapping. I got some shit out now. I just put it out like 2 days ago. It's called First Day Out by me. That shit doing what it gotta do. It's probably like 30,000 views. I put it out like 2 days ago.
That's not bad.
It's cool. Yeah, it's cool for right now.
That's really good. Is that your first video or song released? Is that just a song or
Since
the
I've been
video?
out of jail. Since I've been out of jail. It's a video.
Okay.
Yeah, song with the video. It's my first one out since I've been out of jail, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
30,000 in a few days is really
Yeah,
good.
2 days. Like 2 days, 30,000.
Yeah, was that okay? So you did videos before that though?
Oh yeah, I got a couple before that, yeah. I got some
Okay.
more. I got some
Oh,
before
they
that.
do. This your best song? This your best moving song?
No, I got a couple hundred. I got some 100,000s. I got some 100,000s on some of my songs and shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Those are good numbers, man, for being new, man. That's what's up.
Yeah.
And how'd you meet Wack?
I met Wack through like street. You know what I'm saying? Regular streets. You know, Wack a businessman in the street. You know what I'm saying? I met him through the streets type shit. Met through the streets.
Okay. Were you young? Is this recently or?
It's probably like years back and shit. But let me see, how long was it? Probably like 2018, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Quite a while ago.
Yeah, quite a while ago. Wack a good for me though. Yeah, that's like my real uncle to me. We ain't blood, but shit, I love him like an uncle.
Yeah, man. Shout out Wack. You
Yeah.
know,
I love him like an
he's
uncle.
been really
Yeah.
cool to me. You know what I'm saying? I know he be having his issues.
Yeah,
with
people
quite
hate. It's a lot of people hate him. Yeah, a lot of people hate him.
He's
Not
been,
me,
he's
though.
been 100 with me, man. I got no complaints with Wack.
Nah, man, that's my man. Shit, that's my best asset I ever got. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, I love him to death. He help me out, put me out with a look. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit, man. Whatever I need, you know what I'm saying? He can do it. He gonna help me. You feel me? So I love him like an uncle for real. A lot of people hate him though. And a lot of people hate me for even talking about how I talk about him. You know what I'm saying? But shit, that's how I feel. However he handle his business, he could talk shit about who he want to talk shit about or do whatever he want to do. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I'm with him. Shit, at the end of the day, I'm rocking with him.
I hear that, man. Okay, you mentioned Geechee Gotti, man. He caught a case, didn't he?
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know the specifics of my boy case and shit. I ain't want to get into it, but yeah, free him though, for my Geechee though.
Yeah, free him for sure,
Yeah.
man. I just seen the headlines, man. They were just saying he
Yeah.
got caught with a whole bunch of pills, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly, yeah.
You know, damn.
I think he innocent, but free God.
He's
free,
innocent,
Free
for sure.
Geechee. Yeah, free Geechee, man.
Who would you grow up like looking up to rapper wise?
Oh, rapper wise, growing up looking up to. It was different times. It was different time in different phases. There was a point of time where I was looking up to like Game. It was a point of time I was looking up to. Shit. It was different times. You know what I'm saying? Like it was the time I was on G Unit. Like you know what I'm saying? The different times in my life. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I can't really say I had an idol in that shit for real. I just fuck with music.
You mentioned G Unit, man. 50 got a lot going on right now.
I fuck with 50.
Him and T.I.
Yeah.
are going at it, man. I think just today, 50 posted, he hinted at dropping a documentary on T.I. and Tiny on their alleged sexual misconducts or trying to force other people in, I guess, threesomes and stuff like that, man. What's your thoughts on that, on all the T.I. and 50 beef?
I don't know too much about this shit, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like it's crazy. Well, I'm gonna say something about 50 though. 50, I think, was smart. I read a lot of books about 50 when I was in right now fighting life right now. I read a lot of books on him. He's smart. 50 smart. He everything is calculated. Whatever 50 doing, he got a method behind it. So that's how I feel about it. 50 got a method behind it. He probably just feel like he can get $1 off that shit, get some money off of it. Gonna troll him to death. I learned a very valuable lesson. That's crazy you bringing up 50 because I learned a very, very valuable lesson. And one of the reasons why I'm going viral right now because of some shit I read out of 50 book.
Yeah, 50 is definitely like finds a way to always be relevant, man. You know, he is very smart, man. You know, he always, he knows how to make things go.
Nah, for real. He has some shit in his book called "If I Can't Be Friends, then we gonna then we could be enemies." So I had applied that shit when I got out. Shit, that's what made me viral type shit. But I learned that shit from 50. 50, that smart, bro. 50 ain't no joke, bro. He know what he doing. Like, if he going at T.I., that's just probably his target right now. It ain't nothing personal for sure. I know that about reading his books. He ain't taking none of that shit personal. That shit just some shit he probably feel like he could make another stream of income off of.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely, man, it's definitely been interesting, man. I think T.I. has probably been one of the few who has actually been able to give 50 a run for his money. You know,
yeah.
He usually demolishes
everybody. He demolishes everybody. He demolishes everybody. I ain't gonna lie. He do. I ain't even been paying attention though. Yeah.
Oh man, I mean he single-handedly destroyed BMF.
Yeah, for sure. That's cause I read his books. I know how his mind work. He cold. He cold.
Yeah, man. I even seen Tony Ayo say that 50 bought Mike Tyson's old house because Tyson was friends with Homo. And Homo was, who 50 accuses him
Get him killed.
Shooting him.
Yeah. Everything is a method behind 50, man. He got everything calculated with 50. He got plenty of shit, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I said I read books on him. He got plenty of shit. Everything calculated with 50. 50 really ain't gonna 50 will never kind of lose. He gonna win the T.I. one too. He will never really. He got his steps already planned right now. For sure.
Yeah.
I read all his books and shit. I know how his mind works. So he already got everything step by step planned right now. For sure.
What's your thoughts on everything that happened at the Marathon Burger?
Shit, man. See, that's a whole lot of politicking shit going on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to get into that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't really even paid attention to the shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know too much about it anyway, neither. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, best of luck to him, bro. I know shit. Nipsey got a street after him. You know what I'm saying? I think they should celebrate that instead of being on some whole other shit with that. But I don't know too much about it.
Have you ever been locked up with anybody famous?
Not really. No.
No actors.
Nah.
No, just hood famous dudes that we see on the internet.
Sh53ter.
Oh, okay. You was locked up with him?
Yeah, that's my boy. To this day, I talk to him every day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's still locked up too.
He is locked up. That's right. He been down quite a while, right? 3-4 years or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my boy though. Yeah, I was in there with him. Sh53ter. Yep.
Okay. Is he coming home soon? Do you know?
Yeah, he coming home soon. I just talked to him. He coming home soon.
Okay.
We should be on. Me and him and Wack were just on the live probably like a week ago. It was all pop. We was talking about it.
Oh, that's right. He was signed to Cash Money West.
Yeah, he's kind of
for a while.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, that's what's up, man. You banned Detroit dudes.
Oh yeah. I knew that was gonna come out. I knew something was missing. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't ban them though. They lying. Like I didn't. That's the narrative they put out. But I didn't say I banned them. I said what I might do to them if I catch them in the city. I never said I banned them. I never said they can't come. I said what I might do to them if they do come.
Okay. So this is all stems from Tee Grizzley, I guess.
Yeah, they want to defend him. I guess Detroit versus everybody. So it's like 50 said, we can't be friends. Next best thing is be enemies. Call y'all. They say Detroit versus everybody.
So you felt like Detroit was coming at you.
That's what they said. Detroit versus everybody.
Okay.
I can show you messages. They say they telling me like Detroit versus everybody. So I'm on my Detroit. That's how I feel right now.
Well, we'll leave it there.
Shit, yeah. Other than that, man, I'm just working, man. I'm getting at it, man. You know, I said like whack my best help, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit I'm navigating, trying to figure it out through whack. Shit, other than that, shit. Yeah, little rumors going around, you know what I'm saying? Like after I this Detroit shit, like they shot me. I was in the hospital the next day and or I told on one of the, like, man, like please, bro. I didn't get shot. I only got shot one time. The time I got shot, I was in the hospital. I took a picture in the hospital, but I told everybody I was straight. Somebody screenshotted that. I guess they end up getting it, and they try to act like something happened to me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, they faking some shit now. You know how they try to put it on the internet, faking some shit, bro. I ain't been shot. I've been good. I'm in good condition. I've been cool. So they faking some shit, bro. Shit, I ain't ever told them a day in my life. They ain't ever bring no paperwork on me, bro. You know what I'm saying? They bush, but shit, like I said, I've been focused. I've been on my thing, man. Right now, with Stunner girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, how with her, we cooling right now. She good peoples. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, that's what I'm on.
So the dudes from Detroit are trying to give you a bad name.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you went at them.
Yeah, now you know they're gonna do that. They got to. That's like they said something about us. We got to. We gotta say something bad about them. We can't just let them shine.
I hear that, man. Okay, how'd you beat Big Homie CC? Because he's the one that connected us.
Nah, Big Homie CC, he just seen me, he just seen what I had going on the net. He just seen what I had going on, how I was pushing. I guess he respected me, you know what I'm saying? He tapped in with me. He know my cousin Project Bo too, so yeah, we all connected it.
Oh, yeah, man, you know, that's the homie right there, man. We do a lot of work and everything.
Yeah, I fuck with Big Homie CC, he a good dude.
Yeah.
He a good dude.
Definitely, for sure.
Yeah, he do a good dude.
Oh, I appreciate you coming by, man.
It's all good, man.
Good luck with everything.
I appreciate you too, man.
Yeah, for sure,
yeah,
man.
Go. I got an album coming out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go with that. I got First Day Out I just put out. You know what I'm saying? Go run that up. Other than that, I'm still grinding. I got more things coming. That's how I'm rocking.
All right, man. Well, that's what it is, man. Good luck with everything, and
appreciate you.
You know, hopefully everything works out with everything you got going on, for sure.
I appreciate you.
All right, bro. Appreciate you. What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.